This Tuesday, 17th August 2021, the Parliamentary Committee on Education and Sports has interacted with officials from the Ministry of Education and Sports, headed by the Line Minister and First Lady, Janet Kataha Museveni.
It addressed broad areas regarding what the ministry is proposing as a way for continuity of learning in this era of the COVID-19 pandemic. Basically, it's resting around 7 proposals, the key response. One is a multi-sectoral approach, working with other sectors in our efforts for continuity of learning.
In a meeting held at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds in Kampala, according to Dr. Dennis Mujimba, the ministry's spokesperson, the discussion was squared on the resumption of schools.
And there are a couple of measures that she proposed, and one of them is that we need to make the head teacher or the head of the institution more accountable, not punishable, and not responsible for infections in the school. But the head teacher should really ensure that the learners and the teachers are observing the SOPs. The head teacher should ensure that there is surveillance reporting to the district task force on a daily or weekly basis.
In an interview with UBC shortly after the engagement, the ministry spokesperson, Dr. Dennis Mujimba, said among the modalities is the adjustments in the calendar and syllabus.
Because of the era we are in, we cannot have the complete school calendar. So one of the strategies the ministry is looking at is a revised curriculum that is going to scale down on the content that the learners will cover in case they go for in-class attendance at school, whenever that time will be. So that has to be catered for, and also a way of assessing them, because right now the mode of assessment has been sitting tests and exams in schools, but we are looking at revising that so that we provide for continuous assessment and also progression of learners, because we've had learners who have been in a class in the previous year, but they've not been to school, and yet they have to progress. So the other strategy we looked at and she presented was continuity and progression of learners.
As to when the senior 1 and 5 students will report back to school, the ministry says is devising means and timelines for them. Members of Parliament also requested for a candid explanation regarding the shillings 25 billion package accorded to teachers by government.
We are going through the procedures of having that done the right way, structured the right way, and the progress is that the legalities of ensuring that there is a structure by the private teachers to manage these funds, to ensure that those who are supposed to get these monies are the ones that receive them. It is what is being put in place. And that was also clarified to the committee members this afternoon.
Teacher training institutes are among those schools government is willing to resume concurrently with other classes. Robert Onyango, UBC News.